Welcome to the OTech Talks podcast, where it's all about working on technologies. You will hear the latest tech information, and your host, Kashif Manzoor, brings together product overviews, how-tos, best practices, tips and tricks, and troubleshooting techniques.
Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the different part of the world. This is Kashif Manzoor. We are on our session number 42 of otechtalks.tv, and today's again our focus is on digital transformation, and this is fourth session which we started from I think 1-2 months back with a number of sessions on the digital transformation, where we had what is digital transformation, learning the basics, then why digital transformation is required, and our last session was what are the benefits of digital transformation. And today on the digital transformation series we are in fourth session, and the focus of today's session is how do you start a digital transformation, or proven methods to start digital transformation. And we're keeping in mind that maybe this session will be divided into part 1 and part 2, or maybe it goes into 3, because our focus area will be to work out different roadmap or the methods or the strategies available in the digital transformation. And as you probably already have some form of digital transformation going on your organization or in your company, process automation is one of the first places businesses explore changes. And even the key is people usually, or the organization usually, start small and then building on these initiatives. So where should you start, or where you are right now? That's a key question on digital transformation for an organization. As the modern technologies are rapidly infusing into business area, but many entrepreneurs still steer clear and prefer to put it on waiting list. And let's wait and see, and let's see what the others are doing it. So in meanwhile, competitors are conquering the market with the new solutions. And even you can be the winner in this competition if you begin the digital transformation process right now. So same question, where to start, or how to do, what are the methods available to go. And we know even before jumping into digital transformation, depending on the maturity level of your organization, maybe some of processes may be significantly transformed already and others are not, or even some of the operations may already have been working to optimize some of their processes. So different areas or different business process can be into different categories or into different levels of maturity. But in a simple words, we can say digital transformation is a project, and we can say it's a complex project. We understand that digital transformation is a specialized type of business transformation where IT plays a dominant role. In the digital age, new business opportunities arise and enterprises transform their strategy, structure, culture, and processes using the potential and power of digital media and the internet. Well, if we will refer into another book which was mentioned as in 1999, companies that are unwilling or unable to adapt to the digital world will fall under what is known as digital Darwinism. So we can say digital transformation means executing and dealing with an extensive and profoundly complex project. As growing number of executives are facing up to digital reality, they knew that digital technology can significantly improve the performance of their current business. They knew that first movers have an advantage. Now, the question is, will you be the first mover? And they are keenly aware that digital can give birth to entirely new business models that shake up sectors, leaving companies that fail to adapt struggling to survive, like newspapers are a case in point. They have therefore taken steps towards transforming their businesses. They are far enough advanced to know that each stage of transformation will present challenges based on your maturity level or based on different phases of your organization. Now, if as an CEO, what you're gonna do it? If we will link back to this, the building blocks of digital transformation, then I think we need to go back, which we discussed in sessions second and third of the digital transformation, that there were three key areas: customer experience, operational processes, business models. Now, if we focus on these areas, then we can say that customer experience again categorized into three: customer understanding, top line growth, or customer touch points. Operational processes are divided into three categories: process digitization, worker enablement, performance management. Business models categorized into three: digitally modified businesses, new digital business, or digital globalization. And the details of these business processes are building blocks of digital transformation. We discussed in detail in second and third session of the digital transformation. Today, what we are going to do is, what are the principles of digital transformation? And I took it again from McKinsey & Company, which they categorize into three stages. Stage 1, defining value, which in 3 points they mentioned: secure senior management commitment, set clear ambitious targets, secure investment. Stage 2 is launch and acceleration. Start with lighthouse projects, appoint a high caliber launch team, organize to promote new agile ways of working, nurture a digital culture. And stage 3, we're scaling up from point A till 10, sequence initiatives for quick returns, build capabilities, adopt a new operating model. We will go in detail on these guiding principles for digital transformation, but let's look into what we need to go or need to do it. We need to do assessment, which we call as capabilities assessment, that where we stand from transformation point of view, innovation, customer centricity, or effective knowledge worker. It's called as like as is analysis or to be evaluation. And then we need to establish digital use cases for our industry and capabilities. Now these use cases we need to do a mapping, and then we need to have a business benefit analysis, that if whatever we are identifying has a high potential or strategic or operational or support, which falls under three categories of digital business operation or business models, which is customer experience, operational process, or business model. Based on these, we can have and define our digital transformation starting point. As we are more working on the digital transformation projects in our organizations, it's again becoming the key that we need to set the stage first. And we need to make sure that each and every person in the organization knew it. How digital transformation is the transformation which is going to revamp the operating strategy or digital strategy, objectives, models, operations, products, services, marketing approach, etc. by adopting digital technologies, each and every pillar of the organization. And eventually, the objective is to improve services, accelerate processes, and expand the abilities of organizations, helping to maintain relevance and competitiveness in global digital economy. This message needs to be passed to each and every one. And as we have gone through the models of digital transformation or the basics, I wanted to more focus on on again the transformation part in this our session, and then we will go into 10 stages or the 10 steps for digital transformation. And as we understand, the transformation means that digital usage inherently enable new types of innovation and creativity rather than simply enhancing and supporting traditional models. And we are seeing it, a common misconception is that digitalization essentially means the usage of more IT in order to enable and take advantage of digital technology and data, where digital transformation expanding to more holistic views on business and social change, including horizontal organizational and business development as well as IT. So it's not only that more usages of IT, and it goes beyond it doesn't mean that paperless is the true digital business maturity. So we need to think about which is affecting our both individual organizations, government, ecosystems, and whole global economy. So it's a major challenge and opportunity, which we need to see it. And there are a number of surveys or reports are being published with the way organizations are going with the digital transformation into different industries. And even there are a lot of organizations are struggling to realize the full potential of what digitization enables. And this is also divided by geographically. For example, according to the McKinsey Global Institute Industry Digitization Index 2016, Europe is operating at 12% of its digital potential, while the USA is operating at 18%. Even within the leading economies of Europe, there are also some significant differences. According to the study, Germany operates at 10% of digital potential, while the UK is almost on par with the USA at 17%. So all these are the areas where we need to make sure to differentiate between digitalization, and what is digital transformation, including either fourth industrial revolution or whatever. That's the key learning for all of us to keep in mind. And even industries are at different stage in adoption of digital technology. For example, energy, extremely limited use of digital, primarily in internal operations. This is according to the BCG analysis, and I will share all the links into show notes. So today we are trying to get knowledge on from the different sources, which corresponds to or leads us or enables us to that what are the method or how do you start digital transformation based on your industry. Now let's take an example of different industries. Healthcare digitization just beginning with a few examples of front office and R&D focused initiatives. Logistics, few disruptive players, some digital optimization such as route optimization in parcel delivery, but little digital shipping. Automotive, optimization mainly in supply chain management and customer facing ventures such as websites, consumer packages and goods. No major digital disruption yet. Most initiatives have been in supply chain management and product development, telecom, insurance, and banking. Digital has been a major focus in all three industries, with both customer-facing initiatives such as online offerings, stores, and back-office improvements. Retail, online retailers gaining market share, especially in segments like electronics, media. Fully digitized players own the market with online stores and services such as Amazon or Netflix, and all those are. So that's an example of different status on the digital stages or the digital technology or adoption of digital technology in different industries. So again, go back to in this session, and I think we will go into the second session. We need to keep in mind, and I'm going to close this session with with a few questions for you. That how to deliver positive business outcomes. These are the key challenges or the questions we need to keep in mind. How to drive change internally. What technology platform to use, either cloud companies or on-premise or whatever. How to ensure relevance in the external ecosystem. These are our key points. And then we need to see from a 3 digital business innovation maturity stages point of view. That is engaging in digital transformation, second, executing on digital transformation, and finally, achieving digital transformation. It's very important that we must understand the current stage and next steps that will give the CIO both the context and confidence to deliver on their organization's digital business strategy. If we progress through these developmental steps, we will be able to move your organization along the path to success. So to summarize our today's session, so what next steps you are going to take or you can take? I'm leaving 2 action items for all of us or for you for today. Assess your maturity across the digital business innovation elements to identify your starting points. 2. Build a roadmap of next steps and deliverables for digital business innovation success using a consistent framework across all relevant business units or business entities. So these 2 steps are particularly challenging as organizations tend to collect a lot of operational baggage over time. Deciding which tools and processes to use as well as how to consolidate and migrate can be difficult, but it is very, very critical. So we need to leave with assess your maturity model. And thank you so much for the patience listening to this podcast and sharing your feedback on the Twitter, Facebook, and personal emails to me. We will be keep learning and keep sharing the knowledge on the digital transformation. This was our 4th session, and this is a part 1, and we will go with the part 2, where we will be discussing what are the 10 steps which we need to start as for a digital transformation journey or unleashing the digital transformation.
Thanks for listening to the OTech Talks podcast, and be part of Tech Talks at otechtalks.tv. It's a turf to share ideas, insights, and innovations.